Good morning, happy cooking. It's another great day here in sunny California. So here we are. I'm going to show you how to use the Saladmaster machine effectively. I don't use it all the time, but believe me, when I have a big job, I really need it. So anyway, the machine comes with, it's a three-part. So you have this, which is called the hopper. This, which is called the base. And also, like, look how it stays like really tight in there. So make sure that if the surface is wet, make sure that you dry it so this will actually stay really nice and tight. Now, sometimes if the suction is really tight and you are not able to pull it, so when that happens, just stick your fingers underneath the little suction cups and there you go again. So see, nice and tight. So then you put the hopper, it just goes like that, in an angle, super easy, okay? If you wanna remove this is called the finger guard. If you wanna remove it, basically you just take if you wanna put it on, you just basically guide these little lines, the little rails, or I don't know how you wanna call them, and you just put your finger here and then push like that, and then it's perfectly in there, okay? So the other thing is, all of the machines come with 5 cutting cones. This is the number 1 cone. So how do I know that this is the number 1 cone? Because it says it on the back right there. Believe me, there's a lot of imitators, but there's only one innovator. The Saladmaster machine has been around since 1946. It was initially made in the US and now it's made overseas. Now, the smaller the cut, the smaller the cone, or the smaller the number, the smaller the cut. Number 2 cone, okay? And I'm gonna show you each of them how to work. So number 2 cone, it's also in there. So this will be more like for julienne cut and that sort of thing. Number 3 cone right here, okay? And then we have the number 4 right here. And then we have the number 5 right here. And I'll show you each of them how to work them. Now, I'm not advertising for Saladmaster. If you think that I am, well, maybe I am. I've been using the Saladmaster cookware since 1996, personally myself. That's how I met my husband in 1996, because he was doing promos on the Saladmaster machine. Super exciting that when I invested in my time and my life into the Saladmaster, little did I know that I was gonna meet my soulmate, the man that really I love. So anyway, so Saladmaster not only like saves you time, saves you money, improve your health. I got a husband from the whole deal. So it worked out fantastic. So let me show you why I am so really crazy about this cookware. And the only reason why is because not only it improves my health, it saves me time, it saves me money, but also there's a lot of things that you can do with it. And the most important is that you get more nutrition, guaranteed. More nutrition from the foods that you already are having at home. Let me show you a quick illustration what happened when we cook our food with water, okay? And I'm not talking about the Saladmaster machine. This will do nothing for you other than save you time cutting vegetables and that sort of thing. But what really makes the difference is the cookware itself. So I have a little pan right here. Oops. This is my little oldie, but that's okay, it still works. So I have a 1.5 quart. So the difference between this pan and every other pan is that this has even heat distribution from tip to tip. So if you wanted to cook water less, meaning with less water, you could. In certain vegetables, you can cook completely water free, like spinach, anything that has zucchini, anything that has a lot of water, okay? Chayote, that sort of thing. So anyway, so the idea is when you have something that is even heat from tip to tip, you can actually cook literally without any water in half the time. Not only that, it has a system that is called the semi-vacuum system. The semi-vacuum system allows you to cook all your foods in half the time using half the energy or half the gas. This little vapor valve here that clicks, it lets you know when it's time to turn it down to low. So say for example, you put your phone in here, you cover it, you turn it to medium. When the valve clicks steady, really jiggly steady, you turn it down to low, and that's all you need to know, okay? So one of the features as well that it has is it has removable handles. So you can see this, the handles don't look that pretty. I got 2 of this. You know, that was my second act. So you just click in there like so and like that, and voila. So I always cook without the handles because I don't want these handles like really touching the other fire, because when I cook a lot. I cook different dishes at the same time. So the idea is for when you're cooking, take them off, hold on to the top, and they just come off super easily. When you store it, you just invert the lid just like so. That was my handle jumping up and down. When you store the lids, you just put them inside. You never have to look ever for your covers or anything like that. Now, so basically, the other thing is, it comes with a lifetime warranty. I bought my fridge, and my fridge is a Thermidor. I bought this stove. Just the fridge alone was almost $10,000, and it doesn't have a lifetime warranty. But of course, after 10 years, I needed to get a service, and it cost me $500 to get it serviced. But it's the best fridge I've ever had. So I truly believe that if you're gonna invest your money in something that costs a lot of money, it'd be something worthwhile, something that carries a lifetime warranty. So anyway, so that's the part about the cookware and why I love it. Like I say, not only is made in the USA, it's been around since 1947. The machine's been around since 1946, and I'm going to show you right now how to use it. So let me quickly wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, so let me show you what happened first. Number one, why I love this cookware, it's because, let me show you the number one cone. So I'm gonna use this carrot just to illustrate how sometimes when we cook, I'm gonna put this underneath. When we cook without water, what happened, this is better. What happened when we cook with water, what's really happening? We're really destroying the vitamins and minerals, especially your vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. My husband is seeing a monkey making noises. Let me put him on the camera right now. I'll turn it around. Anyway, so let me show you what happened when you put your food in water, all right? You don't know that this is happening because you've been cooking all along the wrong way. I did not know either. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's nobody's fault, right? We didn't know any better. Back in the days, people were using aluminum. Did you know that aluminum was one of the most revered metals, even more than gold? In fact, Napoleon, when he invited his people for dinner, he served them with aluminum flatware. And so that, of course, got superseded by gold. But now, this is not gold, but it should be worth more than gold. So what happened is, and I'll tell you why, because back in the days, you can cook with aluminum, and the aluminum had even heat, but so many different problems with aluminum that people started getting aluminum deposits sometimes in their body, so heavy metals, and so a lot of people shied away from the aluminum. And now what we're using here is Saladmaster cookware, which it comes with a 316 Ti. It's a blend of metals that really preserves a lot of the nutrients in your food. So let me tell you what happened when you cook with ordinary pans that you have to use water. Let me show you, not tell you. I'm gonna drink this water. I needed it. So if you just seconds, you put any vegetable in water, especially spinach, carrots, anything, you will lose immediately a lot of the color. And when you lose the color, you're losing the vitamins. When you lose the flavor, you're losing the minerals. I challenge you all today to grate some carrots and to put in a little bit of water and then taste the difference between something that you don't put water and something that you do. So look at this. There's a lot of antioxidants here that you're throwing away. You see, you're throwing away all this nutrition, right? Because you are using water to cook your food. So never use water to cook your food, because what water does only creates the even heat distribution, so your food will not burn. But when you already have even heat distribution in your pan, then there is no need to use any water, or at least use less water so you can retain more nutrition on the food. People are concerned about their health, but really the best thing that you can do is not so much the vitamins and minerals and all these supplements. That's the word, supplements. When you supplement something, that means that you're not getting those nutrition. So when you cook without water and you retain most of the nutrition in your food, you don't even need supplements. You can take them, of course, to supplement if you're not using organics or you're not buying like high quality foods. But still, the most important nutrition that you can get and never overdose on any vitamin or mineral is get it from your food. Let me tell you, I've been doing this for more than 20 years and it has worked for me. I have never taken a pharmaceutical unless, you know, I had surgery for something or I fell down or broke a bone or something like that. But other than that, food is my personal medicine. Okay. So that was the #1 cone, and I was just showing you how the nutrition get lost when we put water. So I barely cook anything with water. So #1 cone, you saw how to do the carrots. But I want to use the little pieces here. If you have coconut, you can grate the #1 cone. I'm just going to show you the #1 cone, how you can grate coconut in it, and it comes out perfect every time. No big chunks. It's like one cut, and you will have perfect cuttings over here. So I'm gonna put this one right there, just so you can see what it does, okay? Don't mind me because all of this food, it probably is gonna be compost. #1 cone. So now, what else can I do with the #1 cone? Do you like cheese? Do you find it sometimes really hard when you got the knuckle buster and you're really grating that cheese and it's like really, it's hard, it takes a long time? Let me take this one little piece of cheese. That's not very big, so that's about a 1/4 cup. And check this out. Like in less than 1 second, look at all that cheese. That is incredible. So for those of you who don't know how to put the cones in and out, I'm gonna show you too. Look at this beauty. See? Super fast, super easy. Let me move these handles because I don't need this. But a little bit of cheese, so if you want nachos, very simple. You just take the chips, the corn chips, like tortilla chips, put them in a little tray, put them the shredded cheese on the top, and voila. Put it for like 10 minutes or 7 minutes in your little mini toaster oven. You can use a 10-inch gourmet skillet like this. Put the chips over here, the cheese on the top, and there you go, 10 minutes to have delicious Sunday brunch food. Spaghetti. You love spaghetti, rather than buying the cheese already grated. Sometimes it doesn't last that long when you buy the cheese already pre-shredded or pre-grated. So it's easier, buy the big block of cheese. Look at this tiny little bit. Okay, #1 cone, there we go. I'm only introducing you just to the #1 cone. And by the way, you know what I love about this? That it has a lifetime guarantee. Not the lifetime of yourself, but the lifetime of the product. As long as the product is around, they will warranty it. Look at this. Beautiful grated Parmesan cheese. Okay? Now, #1 cone again. What else can I do with that? Let me show you. Say you are going to make a cheesecake. A breeze. I love making my cheesecakes. I like to make them with biscotti crust. Sometimes people use the Mary crackers and that sort of thing. Biscotti. If you've never made cheesecake with biscotti crust, it's the new thing. So let me show you. Okay, because I'm gonna eat that cookie afterwards. Super simple. Take your little biscotti cookies and look at this beauty. Two. Look at how easy. You can go slow. If you're a grandma, you know, you don't have to go super fast, but if you're a super achiever, you're in a hurry, just keep your fingers away from the cone. Okay? See that? 4 crackers, super fast. And I got my cookie crust, my biscotti crust for my cheesecake. So check this out. Look at that. Pulverized, super fast, with a little piece of cheese. Okay. Love it. #1 cone. Next, chocolate. Do you love chocolate? Well, take a chunk of chocolate and you can dust this beautiful chocolate dust into your cakes, banana cake, white cakes, chocolate cake, no problem. Look at this beauty. Don't do chocolate chips. You actually need the actual big chunk. And then I'll show you how to make ribbons too. So it's like, this is the easiest thing ever. Or you can put this into the top of espresso. It's the ideas are endless. So let me show you before I finish all that chocolate. So see, just clear it. Put your hand on the inside. It's very safe. You can put it over here, super safe. Just don't put your fingers over here because then you end up with finger foods. Check out the chocolate dust. Beautiful, okay? So just take this beautiful chocolate and then we're gonna put it over here, okay? That's only the number one cone. What about potatoes? You love potato skins? Leave it up to me, not me, my friend right here. Take a potato, and this is a chocolate potato. Look at how fast. Done. You want to make little potato patties? Just put a little bit of olive oil, and then you can mix it. Not olive oil, put a little bit of olive oil and cheese. So in a moment, I'm going to use this. Just mix it and make little potato patties. So they're like, you can use them like a little, instead of using, if you like to cook brunch on Sunday, and you want to make little potato patties, and it's like a hash brown, but it's in like a circular motion. So then what you do, circular motion, you hear that motion picture? So take some of this, okay, and mix it with some cheddar, if you want some Parmesan, and then look, you can fry these up, no problem. Let me take this for a moment so it sits straight, and then you mix it together with a little bit of egg, and there you have a beautiful potato nest. Look at that with the cheese. And then I just fry them up on the electric skillet. They're brown, they're crispy, they're amazingly delicious. But then again, don't take my word for it, you need to make it. All right, so that's that one right there. Let's go back here, now that I have potato all over me. So that was the number one cone. Now, let's go to the next. So let's put this over here, because I'm still gonna show you. So that's potatoes that you can make for hash browns, like little hash brown patties. Or if you're making a burger, I usually like to put potato in there, so like a vegan burger with the grains and everything, I put that so it'll actually hold it together, all right? So if you don't want egg. Okay, next thing. I mean, there's more. That's just the number one cone. How about nuts? Are you nuts? You can do nuts too? Let me show you. Take a handful of nuts, and these are walnuts, in your hand. Okay? How do you call two nuts on the wall? Walnuts. Guys, come on, smile, laugh a little bit. It's my show here. I have no smiling faces. Okay, so now take it in your hand just like that, cup it up, or you can actually put them on the back, especially if you have the whole walnuts. Always get whole walnuts fresh. So that's a little too much, just enough that I can grab it like this. And check this awesomeness. Now you mix this with that chocolate, oh, you got something delicious. Okay, more nuts. Are you nuts? Some of them will fall from your fingers. They will escape, but that's okay. No escaping. You pick them up and you regrind them again. See, especially if you put them on the palm of your hand, it's just they will escape with my fingers. But one more bunch, so you can see. Put it in there, and look at that, how it's coming along. That's only the number one cone, and I haven't even gotten to the second one yet. Not even the number two. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna show it to you, because you know what? The proof is in the pudding. Some of these, they got away. So what you do is you grab them and put them in your hand, push them a little bit safely with the palm of your hand, and maybe go slower because sometimes they come in big chunks. But check this out. When I do my energy balls with cacao powder and coconut oil, I use this. Look how beautiful. Some people, the vegan people, use this as a Parmesan, okay? But look at how gorgeous. So I'm gonna put that right there. So far, I've shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuts. If this machine came only with a number 1 cone, it'll be worth it. Now, how about you like to make a little bit of a mess like me? No, just kidding. You wanna make limoncello. Okay, so let's get a cleaner plate and wash my hands because I got too much nuts. Okay, say you want to make limoncello. Oh, by the way, did I tell you how easy it is to clean? Let me get some of this Nutty Professor here. And you see so far I've done 7 cuts. Look at how clean it is still. Let me show you real fast. I didn't even need to sing the happy birthday song. And look at how beautiful and clean it is. Super fast. Okay, let's make limoncello. Limoncello, so you want some lemon. You want some, you can do lemon juice, and I'm gonna do that right now, but first we're going to take the skin off. So if you wanted to say you wanted to make limoncello, you can take the zumo. Oh, this smells amazing. This is called the, look at that. This is for my limoncello. You just take all of the skin off. Did you know that there's a lot more vitamin C between the skin and the pith, which is the white part? Oh my, this smells amazing. So you can put this in candles if you like to make candles, or you can put a little bit of hot water and boil it, and just like your house will be filled with this aroma of lemon all over. Okay, so that's the number 1 cone. So now let's do the lime. And here we go. So you can see the beauty of green and yellow. This is incredibly amazing. I like to put these on the top of chicken. Sometimes I like to put it on salads. It is incredible. Obviously, do wash your lemons, your limes, and everything. All your vegetables, everything, your cans, your Tetra Packs, everything. You gotta wash everything on the outside, because thousands of people touched it before you brought it home, okay? So that's really important. Oh, there. So that's the grated lemon. Just put your hand in there, get the rest, and check this out. Look at how beautiful. Super easy to do. So we're gonna add this over in between here so you can see the different cuts. And then I got the yellow. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see everything. Okay, now there is more, of course, but I am going to move into the number 2 cone. The number 2 cone is also known as the slicer. Okay, let's say that you're having a party. By the way, I do have a bit of a mess here because, oh, I can't leave yet. One more, ginger. Oh, I love ginger. Anti-inflammatory, one of the best substance known to man. Okay, just wash it on the outside. Put it with the skin and all. You don't need to cut it. But here you go. So if you love making your food with lemongrass and ginger, you can cut up even lemongrass here. And look at that, seconds. Okay, that's the ginger. Look at this, beautiful. So I'm just gonna put it here because like I said, all of this stuff, there you go. Great job. Okay, now that was number 1 cone. Now to take the cone, very simple. You see me doing this, right? When you do this, is when you take it off. So to take it off, I'm gonna go backwards. So counterclock. To put it on, go clockwise. See, clockwise. Stop. Put your hand in there, your 4 fingers and your thumb over the top here, and then just click back. Don't need to do anything. You don't even need to worry about the cone. Just hold it steady, click back. See, put it on like that. So I don't need to do anything with the cone. I just click in. So clockwise, stop, counterclock comes off. Super simple and easy to clean. Okay, so that was the number 1 cone. Now let's move to the number 2 cone. So if that number 1 cone was worthwhile, you just wait till I show you the next one. I went a little bit fast, so I redecorated my kitchen. Let me clean this up, because otherwise I'm gonna end up with a rainbow of colors right here. Okay, just put it under the carpet, just like the old times. No, number 2 cone. What can we do the number 2 cone? Well, let's say that you wanted there's one with the number 1, the juice. Sorry guys, juice. Oh, I love juice. Gotta show you this because it's part of my show, and if I don't show you, I didn't do my job. So if you want to do the juice, take your lemon or lime. And by the way, in my country where I was born, I have many countries that I live, but the one that I was born, lemon and lime is the same thing. In fact, anywhere in South America, lemon and lime is called limon. It's the same thing. So cut it into wedges like that. Put the wedge in the little blades there, and just push it with your 2 fingers. And look at that juice. Slowly, okay? You know, sometimes I kind of lift it like this so I get all the juice. You see, this will make a nice margarita. It could be a virgin margarita, by the way, or you can do a limonada. Ooh, limonada. In this weather, hot weather, you need the lemons, because sometimes with the hot weather, sometimes the blood pressure sometimes goes up, and it's hot. So just use a lemonade. You don't even need to put sugar. Look at that juice. See, rather than squeezing, because sometimes lemons get really hard, and what happened, it's hard to squeeze and half of the lemon is still in there. So if you have this machine, look at this. Oh my. Now I just wanted to show you, because I'm gonna use this for something. And I promise you, I won't come back to number 1 cone. It's just, this is a must. If I didn't show you this, I'll be in trouble. Okay, a lot of people want me to show them every single cone, and I'm like, gosh, I have to go through all my food. See? And look at all this juice. Go on the inside, because there's a lot of pulp in there, and you need that. Pulp is very important because it's the fiber part. And now let me show you. Let me grab a glass. If you don't want the seeds, then you take a colander. Squeeze the pulp, squeeze, 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 and check it out. Look at how much lemon and lime juice. This will be perfect for a recipe with capers. So if you have fish, you can do a lemon butter, lemon lime butter sauce with capers. Amazing. Okay, this is really good. I'll drink it later. Okay, now this time is true. Number 2 cone. So what to do with the number 2 cone? Let me grab a plate. So there are some days when it's really hot, you really want to cook, believe me. But on this cookware, I can because it doesn't make me too hot. Number 2 cone. So let's put it on, right? If you're gonna cut something that doesn't go with whatever it is that you're cooking, always wash the cone and wash the hopper. Remember, this part here is the hopper, okay? And this is the cone. So number 2 cone. Say that you're going to make a lasagna, right? So usually, you know, the cut for the mozzarella, it's a little bit thicker. So just take your cheese for mozzarella and look at that. I just want to show you. Look at how beautiful and how fast. And that looks like a lot, but it wasn't a lot. It was just like a little quarter. Look at how gorgeous this is, okay? All right, that was number 2. What else can I do with a number 2 cone? Well, why not some, let's see. What if you want to cook some sweet potato? I love making sweet potato hash browns. They're better for you, less starch, especially if you're diabetic. Believe me, to me, any potato is a great potato. So if you want to do some hash browns, sweet potato hash browns, so take that sweet potato in your hand. Look at how I cup it, like this. So you can just put your fingers at the top here, thumb goes on the side, and then just press with the palm of your hand. And look at that. This is enough portion for one person of, look at this. One portion of sweet potato for the hash brown. Okay, that's number 2. What if I want to do a salad, a beet salad? Hey, why not beet salad? Let's do the number 2 cone again. And we need another plate. In fact, I might as well keep every plate here. Okay, beet salad, real quick. Or you can put it in a salad. My husband actually, he is the salad man at the house. So he's always making salads and he always makes sure that we have beets because beets are fully loaded with iron, okay? So look at how quickly. Beautiful color and the smell is incredible. So you just keep it there. Number 2. Okay, what about onions? You know how like when we get onions, sometimes, you know, we can get a little too emotional with the onions, okay? So let me take 1 whole onion, cut it into quarters, put it in half, and then quarter. The onion comes with this little hair right there. I call that the Don King because it's got the hair sticking up. I don't think Don King's has it like that anymore, but I still call it the Don King. Quickly, if you want to cook it with your hash browns, and look at that, all the way to the peel. This peel will not cut up because it's very high in cellulose, but look at how quickly. Onion, super, super fast. Okay, what else can I do with the number 2 cone? Well, let's see. You can do a zucchini noodles. You know, these days people love I call it Zucchini. So for people who don't like to eat a lot of the starch, if you're in the ketogenics, people love to have more zucchini than potatoes. Believe me, I'm a potato girl. So take the zucchini just like that, or you can get a whole big one, and as long as it's a little bit concave, you're gonna get those beautiful long noodles. So you can take the finger guard off, or you can leave it on. But it's easier, you know, if you have a big one, just put it in there, and then just slowly press just slowly, ever so gently. Okay? And this is what you call Zoodles. Look at this. Long noodles. You just serve this with a little bit. You can just serve the Zoodles with a little bit of marinara sauce, and there you go. So that's number 2 cone. How about we change it up a little bit? As you can see, number 1 cone, I had a lot of stuff that I normally do at home. Ginger, garlic, lemon zest, cheese, carrots, nuts, chocolate, nuts, all kinds of things. Number 2 cone, probably don't use it as much, but I still use it. Let's go to number 3 cone. What about if you want to do some French fries? You like French fries? How about those French fries that are crispy and they're thin and they're just perfect, which I'm going to make some today. Not on this video probably, but I will show you how to make the beautiful French fries. So take a potato, and you can use any type of potato. You can use russet potatoes, you can use Yukon Gold potatoes. For me, Yukon Gold are the best. So if you want to do one more, I'm gonna be doing a lot of plates, dishes today. Okay, take your potato, put it in your hand just like that. Pretty much everything that I grab is just like that, right? It's cupped in the hand. So if I wanna do like French fried potatoes, slowly push. Do not push your body, push the palm of your hand, gently. Just the palm of your hand. And look at this. 1 potato. And look at how much French fryers. Look at this. Would you look at this? See? Oh, it's like my favorite. Like I said, I don't use this machine all the time, but when I have a big job, this is my best friend. So that's like French fryers. If you don't want your French fries to go dark, really quickly, take a little bit of sea salt and then just put them aside. That will prevent it from getting oxidized. So if I'm gonna make this into crisp fries, then I just add a little bit of oil, preheat the electric skillet at 450 degrees, and just put up 1 layer of it, even if you have to do more at a time. But at least you don't need deep fried. You can do shallow fried potatoes. So that was the potatoes, so I hope that you've seen that. Look at how beautiful, they're thick, they're delicious, and I can't wait to cook them. So you can use that for soups and stews if you want that style. How about you want to do a salad, a fruit salad. You know how a fruit salad takes forever. So I have an apple here, and I'm going to use a small bowl. I don't have a lot of fruit today here in the house, and of course this has starch, so I'm going to quickly rinse it. Look at how starchy it looks. And look at this, I don't even need soap. It's because it's just vegetables. I'll wash it at the end, but look at how clean now. Super clean. So this is a number 3 cone. So if you want to do a fruit salad, not a potato salad, grab a, no, this is a little bit bigger. You can see that better. So, and just flip it over. See, notice how I flip it over. Then I flip it over, and then I flip it over, and then I get to the end. You see, when you get that part, you just gently flip. There you go, all the way to the core. Not even a seed. Look at that. The core's there, and look my beautiful apple. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some of the zest on this apple, some of the green, and then let me show you the next. How about some banana? You want to do some banana? You can do either, these are already washed. So cut it, and here's your banana chunks. Oh, it's looking amazing. Put your hand in there, and there we go. So banana and apple so far. How about some kiwi? Okay, but the kiwi is a little bit of a tricky thing because kiwi is it's got a peel. So this one I have to peel first. I didn't want to peel it before because I want to do it in front of you so you can see the timing that it takes. How about we slice this? Okay, I'm gonna use this is the number 3 cone. Let me change it to the number 4 cone. Okay, back, we take it off, put the number 4 cone, which is more of a slicer. Okay, so take strawberries, bananas, these things, kiwis, and look at this. Fantastic. Look how beautiful. If you're doing a terrine, you get beautiful slices. Okay? And then if you want banana slices because you want to do like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, oh, this will excite you. And then, by the way, the harder that you press it, the thicker the slice will be. So let me do some banana. So if I want to do like a peanut butter and jelly, P&J, J's my name. Look at this. Beautiful slices. Look at that. Gorgeous slices. Okay, so what you do is with the salad, you can take some of that juice. So this will be perfect for the morning. Lemon lime juice, I already put some of the zest. This will prevent oxidation. Okay, so now we take a fork and then just mix this beautiful fruit salad. And you know, you can throw a little bit of carrot in there so it'll have a nice crunch, a little bit more of the zest, and there you have a beautiful fruit salad. See how quickly that fruit salad is? Amazing. So I'll probably be eating this later. We did the number 3 cone, and now what about number 4 cone? I want to get some slices. Come on, Jay, give me a tip here. Okay, let me clean this up. These are like blades, so be careful because there's like knives in here. I made a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I'm gonna clean it up. Don't tell my husband because he'll be crazy. Okay, number 4 cone. How about you want to make some a cheese platter, right? Very simple. Take 1 little slice of any cheese. You can do 5 cheeses, 6 cheeses. You want to make them into slices. Simplicity. Always like to put something that goes to the top. And then check it out how you slice your cheese. Cut it to whatever size, thickness you want. And then just press. Wow. Look at that. Perfect little morsels so you can serve them with crackers. They're like ribbons. See that? Check it out. Each time, perfect. There you go. All the same size. So nobody gets a bigger piece than someone else, okay? So that's number 4 cone. Let me show you what else you can do with the number 4 cone. That's another favorite of mine. The number 4 cone and the number 1 cone, I probably have to say, I could live without the other 3, but those 2 cones, number 1 and number 4, oh gosh, and number 2, I use it a lot. So, especially when I make like, this Filipino dish, pancit. Oh, number 2 and number 4, my favorite. People think I'm Filipina, but I'm not. I just like some Filipino foods. So let's slice some more beets. So if you're doing like au gratin potatoes, this is perfect. Obviously, I will pick a smaller beet. This is a giant beet. Feel the beet. But look at how beautiful. So if you want to put them in vinegar, look at how gorgeous. Look at this. So pretty. I just love colors. Oh my gosh, I got so much in here. Okay, how about right now the craze? Remember back in the days, nobody liked Brussels sprouts. And all of a sudden, everybody wants Brussels sprouts. So okay, let's cut some Brussels sprouts. More plates. Take your little Brussels sprouts, leave the little end right there because that's what's going to help you hold it together. So if you want to do like hash browns with just this, for all my ketogenic people, so grab your little Brussels sprouts, slice, look at that, slice, no more chopping. Look at this. Oh, if you put a little bit of truffle olive oil, black pepper, and sea salt, that's all you need in this. Look at this. Just little morsels. Oh, you can serve this on a side with a steak or chicken or a vegan burger, but this is incredible. Check this out. Look at that. And look. This is the fastest, the easiest. I love the number 4 cone. What about if I want to do some chips, right? So sometimes I like to do potato chips. There we go. Or au gratin potatoes. Oh, this one is au rotten potato because this potato is rotten. Look at that. I'm just going to throw it away. Okay, see why I love Yukon Gold? It's always a winner. Okay, let's use sweet potato. Or yam. Look at this. A little bit goes a long way. 1 potato. Only use in the palm of your hand. Look at this. Wow. Look, sweet potato. Every time. You can do au gratin potatoes with the yams or sweet potatoes, or you can use regular potatoes, because you know what I love about using this number 4 cone in this machine is because sometimes if you do au gratin potatoes and you cut them, sometimes a thicker, sometimes a thinner, you have to be a professional chef. And I already told you, I am not a professional chef. I create foods, that's what I do. I'm a creator. So that's what happened over there. But oh, this is incredible. You should see the gorgeousness of this. Look at that, sweet potatoes. How about some more sweet potatoes? I love colors. Look at this. Oh, and by the way, while I'm here, so take it on, you put it on, clockwise, counterclock, stop, just counterclock, take it off. All right, how about, oh, yeah, let me show you something super awesome. This I definitely will use. I'll grab my 1 plate, and then what if you want to do design in your potatoes? You know those ripple cut potatoes? Oh, you gotta see this. Hey, I lose my plate. No worries, I'll put it underneath here. Okay, ripple cut. So this one will have like a really beautiful edge, and check this out. Look at how lively this zucchini is. You can do zucchini crisp. So for those of you who are not eating potatoes, which I love, potatoes have more vitamin C than oranges, then you can do your little crisp potatoes, add a little bit of olive oil, coconut oil, and look at this beauty. You can get them horizontal, or you can get them vertical. Look at that. Isn't that something that's vertical? And if you want them horizontal, there you go. That's a joke, guys. That's a joke. Whew. What else? What else do I want to make for you? Oh, well, let's, that was the number 5 cone. I had something, oh, yeah. You know, kids love chips, right? What about giving them something healthier than just the chips? Chips should be an adult thing because then we can go and exercise very fast and take it out of our system. This is my favorite thing to do for cakes. Put them at the bottom of the cake, like an upside down apple cake. So you just take the apple and then just put it through here. Press with your, either the top fingers or with the palm of your hand. And look at this. So you can get, this was a rotten apple, but let's throw this one away. Nothing less than this heat. These are already washed. We washed everything. Ah, that's beautiful. So see, so if you want to do dehydrated, I love dehydrating foods. So if you want to do a dehydrating apples, look at this, apple chips. If you want to dehydrate them, look at that. So basically you can just put them in a straight tray with, you can use the Saladmaster cookie sheet as well. And then you can put them in the oven at 250 degrees for about 4 hours. So they will be beautifully baked and all the juice, all the color, all the flavor, the sweetness of the apple will basically crystallize on the top of the chips, make it crispy and also very, very sweet. It's just incredible what you can do. So there's a ton of stuff that you already seen how to make with this. And the last thing that I'm going to show you real quick with the number 4 cone, which is one of my favorite cones, I already told you, 4, 2, and 1, I use them all the time, all the time. So let me show you this real quick and I'll take a picture of this thing for you. And so if you're gonna do sliced potatoes, especially if you're in the part of the world, Philippines or Asia, anywhere where you do you know, stir fries, take the, if you want, you can take the skin, yeah, the cellulose type of skin, the big, you know, slippery stuff. Just take it off of there. At the end, you need to cut it, one end, but do not cut the one with the hair. See, I always leave it because that helps you keep the onion holy, okay? Holy onion. So now I just take the onion and look at this onion. So if you're making little rounds of onions and you want to make it, put a slice fried onions on your hot dogs or hamburgers or whatever. See, I'm going to use the whole half onion. And then, oh, that was the number 5 cone. I want to show you with the number 2 cone what it does. That was a piece of apple, but check this out. And these, my friend, is one of my favorite cones. Look at that. Look at those onions. Onion ribbons. It's just perfect. So each time you can fry up these onions and like, you ever walked, you know, by somebody who's selling hot dogs after a concert, you go, ah, that smell of onions. There's something about onions. I don't know if it's the allium in the onions, but it's like, as soon as I smell onion, I'm like, where are the onions? Ah, so good, delicious. So anyway, they're helpful because they also get they help you lower the bad cholesterol and increase your good cholesterol. Anyway, I've done a lot here, and I trust that you appreciate this machine way more now than you did before. So if you have it in your cupboard, for those of you Saladmaster owners, if you have it in your cupboard, it's time to get it out. If you want to get one of these machines for free, and I mean free, private message me and I will have one of our chefs, one of our consultants to call you and do a virtual show with you that they will actually bring the food if you are within the vicinity. We will do curbside delivery of the food in these times right now, but when we open completely, you'll be able to watch it live. But truly, when it comes to your health and the well-being of your family, nothing, I mean nothing comes even close to your Saladmaster cookware. There are many imitators out there, I have to tell you that, because they are there. But there's only one innovator, and that is the Saladmaster. So I'm gonna do one more little thing that I forgot to do for you, which is the chocolate ribbons, okay? You know, I never let you down. I wanna make sure that I do everything for you. Look at this. This is gonna be a lot of food today. I don't know who's gonna get this, but somebody's going to get it. If you wanna do ribbons, obviously you did onion. This is the thing that I said, you don't have to wash each cone every time that you do a cut. I'm talking like, well, at the end you wash everything. But right now, because I'm going to cut ribbons, I'm going to wash it. And we're gonna use number 4 cone. So if you want to do chocolate ribbons, make sure that the cone is absolutely dry. Chocolate does not like water, okay? None at all, none whatsoever. So let's do some chocolate ribbons. Click on, oh, by the way, wipe the inside as well, because I will take this off. Wipe the inside, and later on you just rinse it, put a little bit of soap in here. Never leave this machine like in your kitchen sink with all the dirty dishes and water. Don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you take care of this machine like if it's a piece of jewel. Pretend that it's a Bentley. You wouldn't scratch your Bentley or your Mercedes-Benz, right? So let's do the little ribbons. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope. I'll use a big plate. Let me take the handles off. See, I can take them with my eyes closed. Ah, perfect. Now I was trying to find it with my eyes closed. That'll be a different story. Okay, put the cone on. Once again, a little refresh to put it on. Just hold it like this. Look at how I'm holding it away from the blades. These are called the blades. They could cut. But believe me, I cut myself on knives too, even dull knives and sharp knives. So take your big chocolate chunk. Okay, if you want to do a Black Forest cake, then you need some ribbons. Then you get a flat surface here and do the little curls. I've done like beautiful chocolate curls like when I make a Black Forest cake. It's been a long time since I made it. But this, see, you gotta go slow. Oh. Usually I like to get a flat piece, but today I chose a jagged type of piece. And sometimes you have to use, like, if you don't want the chocolate to melt in your hand, you can use gloves. So these are the beautiful, this is like the shaved chocolate that you put on the top of your Black Forest cake. You can go a little bit faster if you like. And then just press it. So see, they're tiny little ribbons, but they're worthwhile. So when you're making cheesecake or you're making a Black Forest cake, look at that. And look at this. How beautiful. Little tiny curls of chocolate. Well, folks, I needed to end in a high note, which is the chocolate. But like I say, once again, you want to get one of these machines for free, you can PM me. I'll give you all the details, how you can get one. You can have a private class with me via WhatsApp or Zoom. You decide. You want to know more about the cookware, we have great promotions right now, and also we have financing available for those of you who want to get it by financing. Believe me, it's worthwhile. It's so worthwhile. I would not be here where I am today, and I got foggy on my, where I am today, if not for this cookware. This cookware has really done so much for me. Not only I have better health, not only I don't have as much inflammation as I had before. Food does the trick, folks. Build your immune system, because when you build your immune system, your immune will keep you healthy. Nothing else will do that. No doctor, no hospital. Keep your immune healthy. Keep it strong. Get the best food. Cook it on the best cookware ever. And that is the Saladmaster's 316 Ti cookware. Made in the USA. Sourced in the USA since 1947. Folks, I don't have anything else to show you. Later on, I'm going to be making, for those of you who've been asking me how to make the potato wedges, I'm going to show you in a different video. Not this one. This is only for the machine. And I'm gonna be making my famous hot habanero sauce. So stay tuned, because after I clean up this mess, I'm gonna come back. Some of you, I know that you're gonna return to watch those two recipes. But other than that, thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless us all. And this is your flexitarian friend, Jael Tanti. I hope that you learned something today, and send me a note. Give a really nice comment in there. Share this video, like this video, love this video, have a watch party. It is worth it. So refer your friends if you know somebody who is health conscious, or somebody who is suffering from low, like really bad health. Truly, you can't put a price on your health. So this is the reason why this cookware does make sense. Cooks without water, and low temperature, semi-vacuum, you never oxidizing your food. It is the best thing ever. So over 20 years that I've been using it, and I have never regretted it once. So I absolutely adore and I love this product, and the rest is up to you. You make a decision. How much is your worth? How much is your health worth? So we only worry about taking care of our health when we lose it. And when we have it, we tend to party, and when we don't have it, we tend to ponder. So this is the time. Take advantage of this promotional video. Take advantage of those promotional prices that we have right now, and you too can own Saladmaster for a lifetime. This is your flexitarian friend, Jael Tanti. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day. Ciao. God bless us all. And check everything that we made.